Hey guys, so it's Liz Peavy-Toe here, and this is a live video unlike any other live that I have ever done, so bear with me. I'm very nervous about this one, very uncomfortable, not my usual perky self, so just be patient with me and bear with me during this live, please. So I want to respond to the judgment and hatred that I've seen online today following Kate Spade's suicide. And that is over and over I see comments that people say suicide is selfish. And let me just say that my personal opinion about that is the most stupid and insensitive thing that a person could say. And I'm going to tell you why. It disrespects the family that's left behind, number one. But I am going to talk about a suicide attempt, so if this is a trigger for you or anybody that you know, please turn it off. Don't share it with someone who is suffering with major anxiety. But I do feel like this is a topic that we need to talk about. So most of you know me and know my story because I have shared it. I haven't shared it on a live video because I've never been able to do it before, but today I feel like I have to do it because it's been like on replay in my head all day long. I haven't been able to do much work today because I have just been so oppressed by the culture that we live in of people being so judgmental about this topic. And I feel like I have to tell my story and I have to say what needs to be said. So please forgive me, I'm not going to be reading the comments because, like I said, this is probably the hardest live video that I have ever done. So show me love, give me some hearts because I need it. Normally I'm like, I got this, but tonight, not so much. Okay, so my story is that on April 23rd, 1999, I attempted to end my life. And at that time, I looked like I had it all together. I was an emergency room nurse. My husband and I had just built a beautiful home. I was attractive then, had it all together. And yet I was absolutely positively miserable. 6 months prior to that, I sought help from a psychiatrist. Was put on antidepressants. They didn't help me. The antidepressants either made me super duper anxious or they made me suicidal. My marriage was in shambles. I hated my job. I was stressed out at my job. And I never warned one person. I never said, I feel like I'm going to kill myself. I never said, help me. I never said one word. And one day, the voices in my head, I'm not schizophrenic, but the replay in my head told me that the pain I had caused everyone in my life would be 100% remedied if I was gone. And I believed it. So I took a bottle of sleeping pills and I drank all the alcohol in our home. And it almost worked. I woke up when they were putting a tube down my throat in the emergency room. Partially woke up. And then I fully woke up when I was admitted into a psychiatric hospital. And I stayed there for a week. Then I started my life over. But the thing I want y'all to understand is, in the moment when I decided to do that, I thought it was the most selfless thing I could do. It was the only thing that I thought would deliver my family and friends from the pain I had inflicted. It was a lie from the enemy, but I believed it. So when I hear people say it's selfish, I think it's very important that you see inside the mind of someone who's been there. And I want to talk for just a moment. Sorry, give me a second. I want to talk for just a moment to anyone who might be watching this, because more important than telling people to stop saying that, I want anyone who's watching this who feels that way to know that life does get better. And I want you to know that that's a lie. That they won't be better off without you. Because my suicide attempt failed, I was able to see the pain that I put them through for almost losing me. And if I had succeeded, I would have missed out on so much. See, this is why I've never gone live before. Dadgummit. I would have missed out on my daughters. I would have missed out on God redeeming my marriage. I would have missed out on becoming a lactation consultant and helping 10,000 moms meet their breastfeeding goals. I would have missed out on becoming a rock star network marketer and helping people get healthy and helping people get wealthy. I'm a gift to this world. I'm not saying this out of pride. I'm saying this to you. If you're depressed and you're feeling like ending it, there's a plan for your life. There's a purpose for your life. And do not let the enemy lie to you and tell you that people would be better off without you. It's a lie. Okay. I have notes, but I haven't been following them. If you are suicidal, I wrote down this number. I think it's important. If you are suicidal, please seek help. Please, please, please seek help. There's a number you can call. It's 1-800-273-8255 or 1-800-SUICIDE. I don't like that, but anyway. Suicide prevention hotline. And to the public, my challenge for you today is to ask the tough questions. If you see someone or you have a friend that you feel like they are depressed, ask them the tough questions. Make sure that they're seeking help. We're too uncomfortable with this topic, but it's time that we stop being uncomfortable and start making sure that our friends and family are safe. Ugh, that was ridiculous. Life is beautiful and worth living. That's the overall thing I want to get across. And please, please do not ever say that suicide is selfish, because that is being judgmental, and it's proving that you don't understand what is going on in that person's mind. Put yourself in their shoes for just a minute and help them get out of that dark hole. Okay, that's all I've got. I don't have anything brilliant to say here at the end, but thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you feel like this would bless someone, please share it with them. And before you share it, if you're going to share this video, please, please, at the top when you share it, share the suicide prevention hotline number, which is 1-800-273-8255, because that's what more than anything else, I want that number to get spread far and wide. I honestly feel so relieved actually sharing that. Okay, so I love you guys. Bye-bye.